Vessel of Hatred is the next big chapter in the story of Diablo 4. When we last left off, we had defeated Lilith, and Neyrelle was sailing south with Mephisto's Soulstone in hand. This is a tremendous burden for someone as young and untrained as Neyrelle. But somehow she has found the will to fight, challenging the primeval every step of the way. In this expansion, we follow their path as Neyrelle seeks salvation from Mephisto and searches for a way to banish him back to the Abyss.
As we wrap up Diablo 4, there has been a huge battle in hell between Inarius, the Cathedral of Lights, and Lilith and all of her demons.
Throughout this entire campaign in Diablo 4, you're basically trying to defeat Lilith, so you team up with people like Neyrelle, who's this young, eager character, and then you've got Laura, who is this sort of wise drunk. He was a Herodrim, so he brings this rounded, old-school thinking. He ends up being the catalyst of the group.
Inarius believed that if he killed Lilith, he would be accepted again by heaven. So he went after Lilith. He actually stabbed her, and heaven did not take him back. And he had this moment of, I've been wrong this entire time, and she used that against him and ended up killing Inarius. Her goal was to devour her father, Mephisto, and we ended up actually stopping her. And so even though she was defeated, she kind of gave us a warning of, I was the only one that could actually save you from Mephisto.
Neyrelle is left with the Soulstone, and she decides to take the essence of Mephisto and trap him into the Soulstone.
Lorath is still with us and is going to try and help us find information on where Neyrelle went.
And so we leave off with her sailing south with the stone, telling you, do not follow. The world might need you. And over time, things start to unfold, and you realize that Neyrelle cannot do this alone. And so you start your search for her. When we pick up in Vessel of Hatred, the Cathedral of Light is kind of in disarray.
It became a bit fractured with the death of Inarius, so there was a bit of a split with the Cathedral of Light afterwards.
This created an opening for a whole new sect to rise up and take things into their own hands. And so you end up with a militant wing of the church that is the Burnt Knights. Burnt Knights are led by Yurvar, a survivor of hell. He's uncompromising. He feels that he's final judgment and that he's going to make better decisions for the church.
They battled in hell, and now they're on this manhunt for Neyrelle and for Lorath. They want them to pay for their crimes, and they think that they should be the ones that have a say on what happens to Sanctuary.
Mephisto is the Lord of Hatred. He's probably the one primeval that can create the most deep-rooted chaos, breaking up the people of Sanctuary.
In the events of Diablo 2, he was destroyed. He's been slowly resurrecting himself in hell, and he wants to come back and bring himself back to Sanctuary. And now that he is in this Soulstone that Neyrelle carries, this is his opportunity.
The Herald of Hatred is Mephisto's wolf form. It's this astral projected form that he gets to put out and connect with the player and whisper in people's ears.
The connection between Neyrelle, the player, and Mephisto is the fate of the world. Neyrelle wants to get rid of him, but the more time she spends with the stone, the tighter the bond between her and the stone is.
The corrupting influence of Mephisto's Soulstone is going to potentially convince her to bring Mephisto back instead of destroy him like she originally wanted. So we need to actually make sure that she fulfills her original intent and doesn't fall to Mephisto's influence.
Neyrelle plans to bring the Soulstone into the Vault of Light so she can purify the Soulstone of Mephisto's essence.
The Vault of Light is this really sacred place that Akarat created. His presence is really important through the history of Sanctuary.
Akarat wandered the world speaking the teachings of the Zakarum faith. His tomb is also said to be in the Vault of Light, which is in Nahantu.
Akarat is the one who discovered the spirit realm. When the Worldstone was forged and Sanctuary came out of it, this veil was created, and that's what created the spirit realm. Demons aren't there, angels aren't there. It's a very special place for humanity. And for a long time, the spirit realm was not touched. And now Mephisto's corruption is creeping its way, and that's the fear that everybody in Nahantu is thinking about.
Spirituality is really unique to humanity, and in the jungle, it's a big part of their culture.
Eru is this elder, this magical being, a spirit born, and he's really connected to Nahantu. This is his home. This is his ancestral lineage, and he's guiding the player on this journey to help Neyrelle.
We actually find out that there have been sightings of Neyrelle in Nahantu.
No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, be the sad man behind blue eyes. No one knows what it's like to be hated, be faded, to telling lonely lies. But they honest as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. My love has been afraid. No one bites back his heart. Their anger, none of my pain, whoa, can show feelings like I do, and I blame you.